Swerve, 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 swerve. Like and subscribe, share, comment, dislike, all that good shit. I want to talk about Swerve Strickland and the elephant in the room. I'm not even about to even try to make too many points. For those that get it, you get it. The first black world champion of AEW. Now, congrats to AEW for only their 5 years in existence. They got this out the way. Now, I just had to get on what this is. And I'm tired of this being a thing. I'm tired of it. As a black wrestling fan, this is very annoying. But it's not no one's fault but professional wrestling. AEW have a chance to completely change that. And I think AEW will change that. Only 5 years in their history, they already have a black world champion. And I think AEW is going to take full advantage if they're smart. Because you have a chance to do what WWE had a chance to do years ago. And they're going to be wrong. The progression is slow, but it's there. And it has happened. In the last 5 years, we have actually had 3 black world champs. Now, 4. That's been on television, black world champs. Hell, you can even say 6. Because, well, no, can't really say that. Because a few years back, Carmelo Hayes was NXT champ a couple times. And, he was the man. So, we've seen the progression. The black excellence in professional wrestling. But I, as a fan, am so tired of that shit. I just want excellence in general. And I know I'm about to be an Uncle Tom. Thank you for calling me Uncle Tom for those in the back that don't understand their history. Uncle Tom was a real one. Josiah Henson, go do your history. If you want to really call me something derogatory, it's a Sambo. So, fine. But anyway, I'm tired of it. So AEW, make it change. Make it go away. WWE's continuing. As long as WWE continue to do it, we won't have to worry about this in the next 10 years. I'm hoping. If I'm alive and well, hell, I'll be in my 40s next 10 years. If I'm alive and well and get to see where black men in professional wrestling is on the same par as their counterparts of other ethnicities. And not every other ethnicity even got what black wrestlers got. Let's throw that out there. How many Chinese world champions we've ever had in America, period? So there's a lot of ethnicities that barely got anything to even scratch the surface. So we can have a gigantic argument, okay? Because there's a lot of the other ethnicities that never even touched the surface. Let's think of how many Indian top guys. At least, yeah, there were a couple, but there's I think there really is just a couple. Kali and Jinder Mahal was the only WWE champs that I ever knew of in my lifetime. I could be wrong. But, so, yeah, it's a lot of ethnicities that's never even scratched the surface. There's never been a Japanese WWE champion. So, besides Asuka, so that she broke that, Io Sky. So, but it's a couple. But my point is this though, I'm tired of it because it don't seem like everybody else is complaining. It don't seem like everybody else is making this a big thing. And unfortunately, us people gotta make this a thing. People are already, from what I'm seeing, already kind of shitting on Swerve. And I'm like, dude, it just started. How... This is my thing. Swerve literally has worked and worked and worked and became organically over the right guy. He was generally the right guy to be the new world champ. And it didn't feel like it was some racial purpose behind it. It didn't feel racially motivated somehow behind it. Because Kofi Kingston is dead. That's why it was such a big deal. Kofi Mania, that it felt like that. Which told a good story, but it felt like that. But it seemed like after that, it's starting to kind of, you see the progression. I think it just takes time. Now, should it take another 10 years until we have a black world champion? That's ridiculous. I can see if there's none in professional wrestling, but there's a lot of them. Lots of them. Do everybody deserve a world title? No. Everybody was not that great. A lot of people said Shelton Benjamin should have been world champion. Why should have Shelton Benjamin been world champ? He can't talk. He was an amazing athlete. But that was it. Him and Cesaro are one and the same. Why are we acting like this is not a diss? It's just keeping it real. Shelton Benjamin should have never been world champ. What has he done to really make you think he can carry the company? Fuck the marketability and the race and all that shit. Let's talk about skill. What was about Shelton Benjamin that was so different from Cesaro? Honestly. That match, by the way, Cesaro and Shelton, be amazing. But that's what I'm saying. That's what these guys are known for. Really good matches. So I'm not dare saying black wrestlers have to be on top just because they're black. That is not the point. Cedric Alexander is a prime example. He's amazing in the ring, but what else does he have? We don't know. Swerve is not like these guys. Swerve have it all. So my case in this is, hell, Swerve is better than Kofi. A lot of people will be like, hell no. How is Kofi better than Swerve? Has Kofi ever had a feud like Hangman? No. Kofi can have good matches. Kofi can make you emotionally invested. He's a babyface. He's just lovable. You love him. But Kofi over the years is still decent to good on the mic, but he's not known for the mic. He's got Xavier Woods and Big E to back him up. Xavier Woods easily the better mic worker. So what makes Kofi better than Swerve? Swerve is better than Kofi. Swerve can talk. Swerve can wrestle. Swerve can feud. Swerve, by my knowledge, from what I'm seeing, can do it all. Great match. Hardcore match. Like, what can he do? He has a cool factor about him. He's unique. He moves in the ring like nobody else. What are we talking about? So my thing with Swerve, when it comes to this black thing in wrestling, the only mistake AEW would do is what WWE did years ago. And what they did with Kofi. But if you think about it, if you really think about it, I know the WWE know how to make stars. I know they know how to really get the machine behind you. Enforce it, because Roman Reigns was forced for so many years until he finally found it. I feel like they could have probably did that with Kofi, but maybe what I just said is the reason why they didn't do that with Kofi. Kofi is not a face of the company guy. Do I think Kofi deserves another title run? Yes, I do. Because he's like Rey Mysterio to me. He has that Rey Mysterio effect. He can be world champ, but he's not a face of the company guy where he has to be champ 20 fucking times like a Randy Orton. No, he don't have that same specialty as them. To me, Swerve have that specialty of a Randy and John Cena. I really feel like Swerve can be one of the biggest stars in the world. He has that appeal to do that. He's very different. The only way they can make that mistake that WWE did with Kofi, what I mean by this, the Swerve is better. But what I'm saying is, Swerve being better, Swerve should not just go down to the mid card and then he's just stuck there like they did Kofi Kingston. Because what I just said about Roman, they could have did that with Kofi. They could have just forced him. They could have just been like, no, we want you to be the guy until you find it. That's what they did with Roman. But that's, like I said, that's probably the reason why they didn't. Now, Swerve, this is a different scenario. Swerve can talk, Swerve can feud, Swerve can wrestle, Swerve can do everything. What he can't do, he's just getting better. Swerve should remain a top guy. That's the biggest thing you need to learn from this AEW. Keep him a top guy. Swerve should be champion just as many times you want to make Kenny Omega, just as many times you want to make Moxley. Swerve should be right there. He's homegrown. A lot of people, oh no, he's not. He's from NXT. Bro, if you did not get a big break in NXT, in the WWE umbrella at all, you did not become a star there. You became a star wherever you got your break at. Toni Storm became a star in AEW, not WWE. We only knew her name. Timeless is in AEW. Swerve Strickland is in AEW. So it's not even the same. He's homegrown. I look at it as he's homegrown. He got his big break here. He should be treated the same way as a Hangman, MJF, and all them. When I talk about star, because he is a star, so he should be champion. If Hangman's about to be 6-time champion the next 10 years, so should Swerve. It is not because he's black, because I already gave my examples. Not every black wrestler is great. Not every single one of them. And that goes for every ethnicity. There's plenty of white men and white girls that have never been world champ. Or that never got a big break. So, we're not going to do that. Plenty of them. Plenty. So yeah, AEW, you got the ball now. All you got to do is make it right. Now, him losing to Will Ospreay possibly at All In Wembley, I don't mind that. As long as Swerve can get it back. Time to time at different situations. As long as Swerve can always be in a position, just like other top guys, they can take the ball. That's all I care about. Do not Kofi Kingston him. Do not Bobby Lashley him. Down to the mid card you go. Because I look at Lashley, and I feel like Lashley should not be in the mid card. I'm not saying he has to be world champ right this second. But you tell me Lashley isn't a world title contender at all times? Brock Lesnar had to low blow him. When has Brock Lesnar ever had to do it to anybody else? That alone he should never be in the damn mid card. Never. Because Brock has never will be in the mid card. I feel like Lashley should be the same way. You see what I mean? Look at that and make a different approach to it. Do not swerve him back to the mid card. Swerve should stay a top guy. Now, you can give him the AJ Styles specialty, where AJ looks good anywhere on a card, but at any given time, AJ could be a world champ. That's how Swerve should be. So even after he lose the world title, he get the international title. He get the TNT title. He get another tag team title. But that don't mean he's stuck there. So when he lose one of them, he could just run right back to the top. Just like an AJ. That's how I feel like Swerve should be. Give him the AJ Styles specialist treatment. He looks good anywhere on the card. Because he's proven it already pretty much. Hence why he's world champ right now. He's proven he looked good anywhere on the card. He's proven he's liable. He's proven he's very dependable. Weekly, giving us the best matches possible. Weekly, telling his story. He's been doing his thing. Y'all do the right thing with him. Like and subscribe, share, comment, dislike. I don't run from none of the smoke. Tell me if I'm wrong. But that's my take on this. You guys have a good one. Please Keep letting these people hate on y'all. Keep letting them doubt y'all. Use it as ammunition to get it right and to get on your 10. And the biggest thing is, look them in the eyes and tell them like and subscribe, and I'm guaranteeing you, y'all probably be friends 2 hours later. We out.